So hello and welcome to today's reading. We're going to be looking at your person's thoughts and feelings, and so we're going to have 4 piles today instead of 3, and we're just going to be seeing what's going on with your person, the person on your mind, whoever you're thinking about. What are they thinking and feeling for you? So I'm going to give you 4 cards to choose from. Actually, we'll just do it like this. But yeah, I'm going to give you 4 cards to choose from, and then the timestamps will be in the description. I already lit an incense, so I don't need to do that. Oops. Overall energy reading, I guess. Overall energy in the reading. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Moon. And so I feel like things have been kind of elusive with this person. There is an air of victory still with the 6 of Wands on the back. Things have been happening very chaotically as well. Things have been very slow to happen though. It's like every once in a while something happens, but it's been a minute, I feel like, since anything's happened. Or if you're in a connection where you talk to this person regularly, I'm just getting that things are a little bit stale right now, and things have random peaks and valleys. So I'm seeing ups and downs. I'm hearing strengths and weaknesses. Oops. The Nine of Cups. So pile 3. The cards are flying everywhere today, though. Let's get one more card, please. And then one more, actually. So 2 more. But there we go. So you're going to choose one of those 4 piles. And then go to the timestamp in your description. I'll give you just a minute. So pile 1, welcome to your reading. Your card is, oops, the 3 of Swords. That card has come up a lot today. And not even just in readings, but for me, I don't know, I've just seen this card a lot. But let's see what your reading has in store for you. Oh, I forgot. Your crystal is turquoise. And so your crystal is healing energy. It's protective energy. I'm hearing protect your heart. And so I feel like right now your heart could be broken. It could be in a shattered energy. And you're being told that I feel like it's a bit of perspective, because this person is really looking down. They're kind of feeling bad about themselves rather than seeing the good in their life. It looks like there's some kind of animal in her hand. Oh, it looks like she has a dead pet or dead animal in her hand. I've never noticed that. But yes, in this card it looks like something died in her arms. And so I'm getting that your connection could have ended or something. I don't know if you can see it. It's really kind of mysterious. But something I feel like could have happened that's really put you down, and I feel like it's just not a good vibe. But let's see what's going on with the person that you're asking about. I feel like it's a vibe that we wouldn't want. Let's get the overall energy for the connection first. Sorry, I was moving cards. So what's the overall energy in this connection? We have the 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. I'm hearing mysterious for some reason. And then the 7 of Pentacles. I'm getting the vibe that things could be a little bit difficult to understand right now. And I feel like it's because of there's the Chariot. It's because of maybe a lack of communication or maybe a distance. I feel like your person could be kind of distant from you, and they could be hiding the way they feel in general. And I feel like they're just not sure how to explain it to you is what I'm getting. Because the 7s are about assessment, so I feel like they're overthinking things, and they're really focused on the material world right now. They're really trying to get their I'm hearing their bag, but their finances under control. And I feel like that's so that way they'll feel more stable and they'll feel like they match you better. Let's get one more card. This could be a family member you're asking about as well. And so I'm getting that there's family vibes here. There's maybe childhood vibes. We have the 4 of Cups. And so I feel like overall, there's a lot of things that are being ignored in this connection. There's a lot of I'm hearing flags, and so like red flags, white flags. I'm hearing a lot of things that are just being ignored, and a lot of things that aren't like being taken seriously. And then we have the Two of Swords on the back of the deck. And so yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are hidden in this connection as well. I'm getting the vibe that like you're not expressing your emotions to this person, they aren't expressing them back. There's just not a lot of feelings going on, and things are really focused on the material world. And I feel like this has you really down. I'm probably getting that this person is down too about this. I'm sure that they don't enjoy being distanced from you. And so I'm getting that there are things outside of your control causing you to be at distance, or like things outside of this person's control, kind of. I'm hearing victim mentality, and so your person could be kind of in a victim mentality where it's like they hurt you, but they're feeling like they're the ones that got hurt. And with the Four of Cups coming out, it's like, yeah, all mixed up, literally. It says easily swayed, undecided, it says unstable, and then weigh your options. And so I'm just getting that like this person has kind of made it out to be themselves as the victim instead of being very considerate about how you feel or what you're thinking. We have don't settle, I don't, period. And so stagnancy, stuck, and then repetitive habits. And so I feel like this person maybe has a habit of ignoring you, has a habit of like putting things in front of you and like caring about things other than like you in this connection. They really take their own needs like more seriously, it feels like. I'm gonna get one more card. But yes, I'm getting that they kind of not neglect you, like don't take care of you, but yeah, kind of, because we have the dead like bird in her hand. And so I'm just getting that they've let things die off in this connection, and it's like they don't care. That's how it feels to you. You don't see them as caring. You don't see that they care about this. You feel like they wouldn't mind if you were just gone or something, is what I'm getting. There's a reckless energy in the connection too. And so your person's doing things without thinking. They're just kind of making, they're just kind of moving. They're just kind of vibing. They're kind of bobbing and weaving is what I'm getting. And so I'm getting just an energy of complacency, of separation, but like disassociation, kind of. Like this person's disassociated. They're not really focusing on what's actually in front of them. They're just like kind of in their own head, in their own mind. And I feel like you're in a similar energy where you're just not really feeling things for what they are. You're kind of in your head, in your mind. We're gonna get one more oracle card from this deck. Then we have Houdini. Oh, two. We have Ask, Believe, Receive, and Houdini. Ask, Believe, Receive means that like literally the universe has your back. It's reminding you that miracles can happen as long as you pray for them. Your archangels are all around you, so don't forget that you are supported. You are being healed during this connection. We have inadvertent manipulation. And so I do get the vibe that this person's keeping a distance to manipulate you. They're trying to win you over by bringing down your confidence. That's what I'm getting. They're trying to hurt you so that like they're like hitting you at your knees, and so that way you'll be more inclined to want to be with them later, is the idea. They're trying to bring your confidence down. But let's see what their thoughts and feelings are overall. We have the King of Wands. And so this person does want to be a leader in this connection. They do feel like you're a leader, and they don't feel like they can match you in that way, is what I'm getting. They see you as somebody very beautiful, very stable, somebody very comfortable in who they are. And I feel like this person doesn't know anything about who they are a little bit. And so there's an energy of like jealousy, but also like fear, because it's like you're usually very secure is what I'm getting. And so I'm just getting that they're trying to chip away at your confidence, and like, so that way they can like be the leader is what I'm getting. They want control. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And so this person does see you again as very stable. They see that you really have your shit together, and they really feel like you could build a legacy. They could build a legacy with you. It's just like they don't know how to like match you is what I'm getting. They don't feel like y'all are on an equal playing field. What is this person thinking about you? What are they thinking and feeling overall? We have the Knight of Swords, and so I'm hearing that they're not thinking. They're kind of just acting and kind of just going without like much thought in the world. And then we have the Four Cups on the back, and so that's back to that apathetic energy. They're not really using their heads. They're not really using their heart. They're just kind of doing things without thinking about the consequences or what's going to happen. What are they thinking and feeling overall? The Queen of Cups. And so they see you as very stable, but also very nurturing. They see that you're kind of a provider. I'm getting big Cancer energies. And so they definitely want to build a family with you. We have the High Priestess on the back of the deck when I said that. And so I feel like they definitely do want to build a family with you. It's just that this person is in is in a low vibrational energy where they're confused. They're not sure how to be the person that you would need them to be. They don't feel like they're ready for like family energy. And so I feel like they're taking a step back. I feel like with the Knight of Swords, they really want to come in and communicate. They really want to speak to you, like kind of like just about like something. Like they just have something that they want to say to you. We have the Queen of Wands coming up. And so see, this is the energy I was getting. They're thinking of themselves as the King of Wands in this situation. They're thinking of you as these three queens so far. So they see that you're really good at a lot of things, and it's like they just don't even know how to step up is what I'm getting. They're confused about how they're even supposed to do anything in this connection. Because it's like, well, this person is so much better at everything than me. Why wouldn't they just do it on their own? And that's the energy I'm getting. That this person was scared, and so they left. Ooh, I just threw my deck on the floor. Houdini. It's like, that's what I was looking at when I said that. It says magic is activated, release, and liberation. And so I feel like you have some kind of untapped magic that you're not getting into. And I said that, and then we pull out the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is all about intuition, following your intuition. And so I feel like you're being asked to believe in what your heart is saying and to listen to your heart, to allow your heart to take control in the situation. Give me just a second. I'll pick them up later, but I moved them out from under my chair so I didn't roll over them and rip them or something. But that's what I feel like they're feeling overall. Overall, they're feeling very reckless, like things didn't happen the way they wanted, and like there is a long-term value here that they don't know how to get to. There's a settling vibe, I guess, a little bit, and that is like settling in the moment. I feel like you want to settle with this person, and that's because like you're not willing. You're calling their bluff too early. It's like they're not ready to be in a relationship, but you're like, I don't care. It's like, I'll help you figure that out. And they're like, no, let's not do this until later. And you're just kind of wanting it now. We have the Page of Cups twice. And so I feel like your intuition is very strong. We saw the High Priestess just a second ago too. And so that's kind of spooky. So let's see what this person is thinking. Let's see the whole energy for what this person is thinking. The Three of Swords. And so I feel like they recognize that they did hurt you. They recognize that like there is heartbreak here. That I feel like they got their heart broken as well. And I feel like they're overthinking the situation. They're thinking they may have stabbed you in the back or like something like that. They do feel like they did stab you in the back is what I'm getting. Like they think about that. The Queen of Wands. They think about how they stabbed the person that they love most in the back is what I'm getting to. They're thinking about how you have some kind of light. Like you're a beacon of light. And I feel like you bring a lot of people, you show a lot of people like who they are. And you help people like really understand themselves is what I'm getting. You're a Cancer vibe, and so you really like, you make people feel at home. We have the King of Cups. And so this person's, I feel like, thinking that you brought out their emotional side. This person's trying to understand what you brought out in them. Because I feel like they're confused about it. I feel like they don't really understand what you did to them. That's what I'm getting. That's funny. With the Hierophant too, it's like they're thinking about marriage with you, and then I saw the Four of Wands when I said that. One more card, the Queen of Cups. And so you're the first person I feel like that's made this person feel like they could trust somebody like they do you. And I'm even seeing that they're thinking about children because we have the Page of Cups twice like that. And it's like they're thinking about having 2 kids with you, and it's like the gentle spirits energy. They really feel like that y'all can like work together to like create like a gentle current. Y'all could create a very soft family, a very nice family. We fly together on the back of the deck too. And so I'm getting that you've stole this person's heart a little bit. And they're not sure what to do about it. They're kind of very guarded about it. And I feel like they're thinking about how it's like you stole their heart and then it's like they like literally broke yours. And so they feel like things are unfair in the situation, and they do recognize that things are not necessarily where they should be. We have Spiraling into Love, and we have Secret Garden. Or no, we have Garden of Delight. And so this person, and then we have the Dolphin Markapa, which is like the card that always makes me think of inner child work. And so I am getting a big vibe that this person thinks about having kids with you. This person thinks about raising a family. It's just this person is unsure of how to step into that energy and be that leader for you. They feel like you're so much, and then you're teaching them how to be more, but it's like they don't know how to be more still. Like they're learning how to do it. And so I feel like they feel like now is not the right time. Like they're learning how to be the person that you need them to be. What's their feelings for you? How do they feel about you? We have the Page of Cups again. And so definitely child vibes. This Page of Cups literally says in the book something about a gay relationship, and so I'm getting like same-sex kind of vibes, I guess. But I'm also just getting children's vibes. We have the Page of Cups coming up 3 times, And so this person definitely recognizes that you're very intuitive. They feel you on a spiritual level, like on a soul level. And in this cup, it's like the bunny's like wrapping his ankle with something. I can't remember what that represents, but it was something to do with spirituality. And so I'm getting soul tie vibes. Big time soul tie vibes. Did I say that in this reading? I can't remember. We have the 9 of coins. And so this person's feeling like literally like garden vibes. This person feels like gardening with you. That's like the Garden of Eden is what that always makes me think of. And so this person feels like you're this abundant person that will bring like only goodness into their life, but it's like they betrayed you in some way. So we're going to ask about that in a second. So I'm curious. So what is this person feeling for you? This person feels like you're literally all 4 queens. We have all 4 queens come out: water, or air, fire, and earth. And so this person feels very connected to you. They feel like you're very abundant. They feel like you have a little bit of everything inside of you. Like you're the Empress. They feel like you're Venus itself, like the heart chakra. Your heart is very open, and like you're also very guarded about your heart. Like you're very protective over what you feel, and like you're very protective over like you're very selective is what I'm hearing actually. We have the Star card and then the Hierophant. And so I feel like this person feels a healing vibe off you. They feel a very soft energy, and then they feel like y'all could really last the long haul. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, and so I'm getting that they really sense you is what I'm hearing. And so I'm getting that like they feel you on like a spiritual level. Like even if there's distance, there's a big like connection here. And so I feel like there's just a misunderstanding. It's like this person didn't understand what they had when they had it, and they weren't sure what to do with it, how to treat it. What does this person feel for you? We're gonna get one more oracle card, and then we're gonna look at what happened and what your advice is. The Star tetrahedron. And so they feel like a very complex, passionate feeling for you. I'm just getting that they want to put kids in you. And that's what I'm getting, is that they feel like that y'all could have a very beautiful baby. And that's what I'm hearing. Because it's just like, with the Page of Cups coming up 3 times, and then the very passionate vibes, and I feel like that's what they're thinking about. They feel like y'all would have like an amazing family. And so I feel like this person really wants to start a family with you. There's just some kind of heartbreak here. And I feel like it's because maybe you wear your heart on your sleeve just a little bit. But let's see what your message is about the heartbreak. Let's see what your message is about the 3 of Swords, because it came up twice too. Not this deck. We'll use this deck. What's your message about the 3 of Swords? And we did get inverted manipulation on the back of the deck, all mixed up. So I feel like this person was just not balanced. They were out of their, they were in a bad energy. Then we have the 5 of Wands, literally. Chaos. This person wasn't sure what they were feeling, but they were feeling like all over the place. And so they did something. What did they do? The Ace of Swords. Another stabbing card. We have the Emperor. I feel like they needed control in some way, and so they did something to gain control. Judgment. The 3 of Swords. And then we have the 8 of Swords. And so this person, I feel like they isolated themselves. I feel like the Tower, the 8 of Cups, that was the vibe I was looking for. Literally, that was the card I was thinking about. And so I feel like they walked away from you and isolated themselves. I feel like they're definitely in isolation right now. They're not really talking to anybody, and they're trying to become the leader that you want them to be. It's like they're going through some kind of transformation. You push them into a phase where they're wanting to change. You showed them like star power is what I'm hearing, and so it's like they want to completely change. We have the Star 2 coming up like that, like Star tetrahedron and the Star. And so I'm just getting big magic vibes, and I'm getting like you really change this person like on a cellular level. You help them make a decision to better themselves. You kind of help them like see where their world was like built on faulty ground, and like you're helping them learn to rebuild their world. Let's see what your advice is for the situation. Or no, let's see what this person's intentions are moving forward first, and then we'll do advice last. So what are this person's intentions moving forward with you? We have the Knight of Flowers. And so they want to come in very passionately. They want to have some kind of exciting adventure with you is what I'm getting. The 2 of Cups. And so I'm getting very quickly they want to build something new with you. The Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they want to express to you how they feel, or how they like see you as very beautiful. They want to like tell you like that you're everything that they like, that they want. The Page of Swords. And one more card. The Strength card. And so I feel like they want to share to you, like, their insecurities. They really want to be vulnerable with you is what I'm getting with the Strength card. They want to show you their vulnerabilities, because vulnerabilities are what make you stronger. And so I'm getting that they really want to open up to you and just express something to you that they haven't really expressed to a lot of people. And I feel like that's about their fears, their anxieties, and just their tension overall is what I'm hearing. And then what's your advice in the situation? The Fool. Your advice is to embrace your own life and to be ready when this person comes in, I feel like. The Ten of Swords. To not bring the past into the future. The Three of Wands. I'm hearing that your life is whatever you manifest it to be. And so I'm getting that, like, you have chosen the past to be kind of just a free-spirited person. And I feel like right now you should step into your own leadership energy and be preparing for some kind of union. The Justice. Clearing your karma is what I'm hearing too. And then we have the Four of Wands. And so I'm getting that you need to be preparing for some kind of marriage. You need to make sure that your energy is good, because I do feel like this person's coming back in. We have the Chariot in the middle, and so it does feel like this person definitely wants to come back. And so I'm getting that this person's going to come in and you're going to basically be ready or you're not, kind of, as the energy. And so it's like get grounded, get focused, and get into this Queen of Wands energy fully embrace that, because that's what they're doing. They're stepping into this King of Wands energy. They're trying to fully embrace their side of the story. It's time to fully embrace your side of the story. And so figure out how you can really focus on self and become your best self. So that way, whenever, if it's not this relationship that you're thinking about, then whenever a relationship does come in, you'll be ready. Because sitting around focusing on it really isn't going to solve anything, is what I'm getting at. Let's get 2 more cards for advice. We have Retro Shade and Ascend. And so reach your ascension. We have 1651, so there's an angel number for you if you want an angel number. And with Retro Shade, it says miscommunication. And so make sure that you're not bringing the past into this next relationship. Make sure that you're communicating clearly and you're trying to be honest, open, and vulnerable is what I'm hearing. And so just be very open, honest, and be very real. But thank you for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. So hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Your stone is amethyst, and your card is the Four of Swords. And so I feel like there's lots of healing going on right now for you. You're really purging negative energy and bringing positive energy into your life. You're resting and restoring right now. And so this could be resting with your person, or this could be resting on your own. But I see you in contentment. You're fine. Your energy's just kind of, it's just kind of vibing. I'm getting that maybe there was some negative energy in the past, some hard energy. We have this, the Tower coming out too. And with the 9 of Pentacles that popped over, I feel like you've been working very hard. The 3 of Pentacles out now, and the 8 of Swords. And so, yeah, I feel like you've been really working hard and, trying to make better for yourself, is what I'm hearing. Make your life better. Improve on yourself. And I feel like this reading is going to be kind of a positive one about the future. So we'll see. But what is this person thinking, feeling for you overall? What is the overall energy in the connection? That's our first, where we start. So let's see. Boom, and then we're gonna shuffle like this. Dang it. We have the 10 of Swords. And so I do feel like there was a very heavy past in this connection. The past does seem like maybe they betrayed you. There could be energy of multiple connections. There's some kind of negative energy in the past with this person. And this person is definitely feeling it. They're definitely, I feel like, reaping the consequences. They're in their karma right now is what I'm getting. We have the Emperor. And so I'm getting that this person maybe wanted to control the situation a little bit too much. They tried to be in control. They tried to be a leader. And I'm getting that it kind of didn't work. We have the Hierophant too. And so that's interesting. I'm getting that maybe you feel kind of insecure, and so that's what you're kind of purging and releasing right now, is some insecurities. I feel like this person could be very successful, but they're very successful, but they still, I feel like, have a lot of negative energy. They're still kind of toxic. With the 3 of Swords, it does look like they care more about their own feelings than yours. It's like they're willing to stab you in the back, and they got hurt in the process, is what I'm getting. The King of Swords. So overall, I'm getting an air of manipulation. And I said air, that's funny. But yeah, kind of an air of manipulation. Because Saturn too is about control, and we have like the Saturn symbol there at the top, the King of Swords. And so that can be Aquarius energy, or it can also be Capricorn energy is what I'm kind of getting from that card. We have the Ten of Cups. And so I feel like there was the potential for very much happiness. There was a potential for all the happiness in the world, like, but there was a little bit of like a delusion around happiness. There's the Ten of Cups again. And so I'm getting it, yeah, there's a little bit of an unrealistic expectation here. Then we have the Page of Swords. And so I feel like right now this person's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? They're overthinking the situation hella. There's a lot of thoughts going on, actually. Like, I just realized all the cards are sword cards except for the Emperor, which is an Aries card. And so I'm getting Mercury and Aries vibes. This person kind of just says things about thinking. And then what card popped over? The Nine of Swords. This person is very self-centered too, is what I'm getting. This person's thinking more about themselves definitely than they are about you. They're definitely thinking a lot about themselves. But I feel like they're still watching you. They're still paying attention to you. If you're on social media, they're paying attention to your social media. They're asking people about you, and they're really trying to like understand you. They're trying to learn about you in a different way. I'm getting Christian Grey vibes, and so I'm getting very much like, I heard abuse, but like BDSM vibes. And so this person could be kind of freaky, and you could be as well. Because I'm getting that like y'all are in a relationship of some kind, like y'all probably both agree on that. But if you don't, then I'm getting that this person is very kinky and you haven't met that side of them yet. And so this person may not have expressed that to you yet. I feel like this person could be like a person who enjoys heartbreak in a sense, because I'm just seeing that like their life has been very difficult. Their life has been very tough. And so it's like they're used to tough energy. They know how to like go through tough energy and then like heal afterwards. They enjoy like pain. They see pain as pleasure is what I'm getting kind of. And so that's interesting. We have Gaia Grid. And so I feel like you feel very connected to this person on a spiritual level. And I feel like your person, or you, one of you, it could be very much a celebrity. Because I'm getting very much like high standing vibes. Like high position vibes. Because with the Gaia Grid, that's a connection to like multiple people on the earth. And then the Page of Swords is people watching you. And then, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm just getting that overall this person is probably very successful because they're very stern. They're very smart. They're very good at like using their brain to get what they want. They make money probably off their mind. They could be a writer or like an author of some kind. We have Isohedron. So there's some water coming out. And what's funny is it's called Isohedron. And what I'm getting is like ice, water. And so there's a song called 2055. And the guy goes, he says in it, heart cold like some water and some ice. And that's what I'm getting right now is that vibe of like a very cold environment, a very cold person. And so a person that is very, very smart, yes, but they're very like, very standoffish, very cold. They're not very like inviting. And it's not that you don't want to be around this person. I feel like this person brings you in with like their charm a little bit, but their charm is like very like, it's like sarcasm charm is what I'm getting. Let's see what they're thinking and feeling for you overall. What are their thoughts and feelings about you as a whole? In general. Love over everything. So that's kind of interesting. It says don't settle. It says you're not stuck, basically. And then it says connection, appreciation, and beauty. We have weathering the storm. And so there's a lot of weather vibes here, literally. Like weather, like ice, there's water. There's a lot of like overthinking emotions here, I feel like. We have attitude of gratitude. I'm hearing this person thinks they're better than sliced bread. And so this person definitely thinks they're the shit. They definitely know they're the shit. I'm getting that they could be very beautiful or very good looking just because of kind of with the cards. With the don't settle, I feel like you're not settling in this situation. I feel like this is a situation where it's like you really like this person, they really like you. I feel like it's just like there's not a lot of expressing that emotion. There's lots of hiding it. And so it says mind your mindset. And I do definitely feel like there's lots of thoughts in this connection, and that's like where it kind of is. This person overthinks their emotions, and I feel like that's why there's heartbreak here, is because like they're not really sure how emotions work. This person seems kind of apathetic to their emotions. Not even apathetic. It's like it's kind of that vibe of like, is it narcissism? What is it where you don't feel your emotions though? You can't have empathy. Yeah, I think it is narcissism. But I feel like this person doesn't really have empathy. They don't really they're not able to see other people's side of the story very well. And so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So what is this person thinking and feeling about you overall? That's where we're starting today. And we have the Queen of Coins. And so this person sees you as very beautiful. They definitely appreciate your material beauty, your physical beauty. They definitely, I feel like, enjoy being around you. You have a very calming presence to this person. You make them feel more grounded because their head is in the clouds all the time. They're really up in the air a lot. And so you make this person feel like they're on earth again. You bring them back to earth. You remind them of, I feel like, their mother as well with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting like Aquarius vibes too from that card for some reason. And so I'm just getting that you really make this person think about family and stuff, something that they've never thought about before. There's the Empress. And so that's good energy. This person is self-centered, but it's like you've slowly broken into their heart and like dug it out a little bit. We have the Ten of Wands. I feel like this really is like scaring them. I feel like they're scared of the past repeating itself. And so this person could have been hurt, but I also am getting that like this is how they've always been they've always just been kind of shut off. And I feel like you're the first person that's ever really opened up their heart. I'm seeing this card from this deck, like I'm thinking about it, and it's the card that says own your shit. And so I feel like they do kind of have like an ownership mentality where it's like they want to own you and like possess you kind of in that way. So that's interesting. Before this reading, I was thinking about like an interesting pick a card reading, and so I definitely got one. So that's interesting. We have the Five of Wands. I'm getting that you give this person butterflies, you make them nervous. And it's because they're scared of the past repeating itself. Something negative that happened in the past. Because the Ten of Swords just popped over with the Ace of Cups. And so it's like they're scared of like something that happened in love literally happening again. Something bad happening again that happened to them before. Let's get some more cards. What are they thinking and feeling overall? What's going on? We have the Ten of Wands under the Emperor. And so I feel like trying to control you has not worked for this person. This person's been trying and it's like it's not worked. I feel like you're past the point of like letting them do that in a way. Because with the Four of Swords, it's like you're not letting them break your heart anymore. You've kind of detached from the situation in a way. My battery's low. So yay. I gotta get a charger in just a second. But yes, I feel like you've detached from the situation a lot. You're kind of guarded now. You're really focusing on yourself. And you're really trying to heal possibly from this situation. Because I am seeing a big theme in this relationship is pain. And so I feel like this person had a very difficult past, and so did you probably. And so there's kind of like a what's it called? A vibe of trauma bonding, like where you like share your traumatic stories, and that's why you fall in love a little bit. There's kind of that vibe. We have the King of Cups. And so that with the King of Swords right there, this person is very self-centered though is what I'm getting. Because like they have the Emperor and the two Kings. I'm getting that that's how this person sees themselves. And then they also are in this Page of Wands energy. So they're very immature and they see themselves as more than they are. They kind of have you as a second thought in a sense, but it's like you're a second thought because they're trying to make you a second thought. Especially the King of Cups coming out, that's telling me that like there's emotions that they're trying to like push away. And so they're trying to keep these thoughts away. They're actively putting in an effort to not think about you in a sense, which is interesting. We have two cards coming out. The High Priestess and then the Nine of Cups. And so this person does feel like you are something that they've always wanted in their life that they never thought they could have. And they feel like you're very intuitive. They feel like you're very magical is what I'm getting. You definitely have a healing vibe. I'm getting like spirituality too with the cross right here, but like the High Priest is about spirituality. There could be like religious vibes like Christianity or something, just any kind of religion though really. Because I'm just getting like religious symbolism. But we're going to get one more card and then we're going to go into what they think about you specifically. That was difficult. These nails are fun, but like I can't pick up cards. The Hierophant. And so this person does like feel very sensual is what I'm hearing. They get Taurus energy, so very grounded. There's a big thought about like how you make a lot of money. I feel like you could be very like good in your career. There's a lot of energy around your money though. And so you could be like rich or something. This person could be very rich. They could be worried that you're gold digging a little bit maybe. I feel like that could have happened to them in the past where somebody like was a gold digger or something and somebody tried to just use them for money or something or just like use them for their status. And I don't get that you're doing that. I feel like you have an attitude of gratitude. You're very thankful you met this person. I'm just getting that there's the Nine of Pentacles, sorry. But I'm just getting that overall this person is like worried about you taking from them. This person feels like you're going to deceive them and so they have a guard up. This person like doesn't trust you is what I'm getting. That they don't trust anybody though. And I feel like that you're somebody that they feel like they could trust, and that's overwhelming to think about for them. And that they're scared to think about it like that. They're worried that like they will trust you and then you'll like stab them in the back. Like literally. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at their thoughts and feelings now. So what are they thinking? Where's their mind in this connection? Where is their mind at in this connection? We have the Hierophant coming out twice in a row too. That's kind of crazy. And so they are really thinking about how I said, what did I say with that? Because I said something different than normal. I'm seeing keys too in this card, but I'm getting that they see you as very spiritual because we have the High Priestess and then this Hierophant. It's like using a Ouija board, and the Hierophant twice can be very spiritual. I'm seeing that this person thinking about like traditional things with you. They want marriage or something. They're thinking about some way to, I feel like, to match you and to be fair to you. They're thinking about your job, your career. And so like, I said that you could be a gold digger, but you could also be someone who's very motivated in terms of their career. And that could really make this person like anxious and like nervous because they're like, they don't feel like you should be making money. They feel like they should be providing for you kind of. And so I feel like it makes them insecure in that way. I feel like they are insecure literally. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. And this guy looks like he's stuck in a landslide with the Tower coming out. And so this person's thinking about how like, this person's thinking about how like maybe like you went through struggle and you overcame that struggle and like you went through another struggle and it's like you never can like get held down. And so no matter what, I feel like you create a plan and you achieve like your goals and you get out of the situation that you're stuck in. You don't settle where you are. And I feel like that makes this person kind of scared. It kind of like, it brings out their insecurities. It shows them that they have emotions too for some reason. So let's see. I feel like they like that you're like stable. They like that they know they can trust you, and it's like that scares them because that opens up their wounds from childhood. That opens up their past a little bit. And so this person's like thinking about how maybe like they have failed in the past or something, and they're like comparing themselves to you in a way. And it's like you succeeded at something and like they were like, I failed at that. So it's just like this energy of like they don't feel as good as you in ways. And like they feel like you're also going to take from them. They're just really on guard is what I'm getting. They wish that love over everything, I feel like, was a thing. I feel like that they do see your beauty. They do appreciate you. Because we have gratitude coming up twice. And so I feel like they do appreciate you. It's just like for some reason they're not able to trust you right now. And I'm getting this because they're just scared of the past repeating itself. They need some kind of control in this situation in order to feel safe. And let's get one more card, please. And the Five of Cups, yes. And so I feel like slowly they're thinking about how you've opened their heart up. Because the Five of Cups is about like feeling your emotions. It's being lost in your mind. And so this person's been like burying things under rocks maybe. They've been hiding things and like they've been trying to like use work to cover up, I feel like, their emotions for a long time. And I feel like you've dug that out slowly and they're just confused as to how you did that. And they're like scared a little bit. Because they're just very confused. With the High Priestess too, they're like, that's healer vibes. And so I feel like they're feeling like you're healing them, you're changing them. It's like you're bringing the Christian Grey out of them. Like you're making them not act like that anymore. You're showing them that emotions are a thing. It's literally like that movie, I feel like. You're bringing out the emotions between you two. The Ten of Swords flipped over, I swear, twice. But what is this person feeling for you? Maybe you did do something to hurt this person, or this person did something to hurt you. But I'm getting that this is what they feel for you. And so I feel like they're scared of just of something that happened maybe in the past in this relationship happening again. The Eight of Swords. Lots of swords energy. This person could be an air sign, but I'm getting like big swords energy, like big air. This person's thinking a lot. And anytime you have like too many thoughts in your head, it's never a good thing. And so this person's really hurting right now is what I'm getting. Because their head hurts. It's like they have a headache. I would have a headache if I was thinking this much too. The Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands kind of flipped over too with the King of Wands, and so there is a passionate element to this reading. We have the Two of Swords, and so they still have no idea what they're feeling. They feel very conflicted about you, and it's like they're scared. They really are fearful. There's lots of fear. We have the Empress, and so I'm getting that deep down they feel that you're the Empress, but like they don't have the ability to admit that. They don't have the ability to like speak that out. Because they see themselves as the Emperor, and so they know that there is an Empress out there. It's just like they can't admit that that's you in a way. And I feel like it's because of your independence. They really feel that you're very strong on your own, and they're scared of that, literally. Then we have the Three of Swords again. And so this person's scared that you're going to end up like leaving them. You're not going to need them. And that's what's coming up in this reading is like maybe in the past, like I could even get like their mother left them in some way. Their mother did something that like has conditioned them to believe that all people are kind of like untrustworthy. Because this person sees themselves in a very high position, in a very high regard. And it's like they see that they deep down, they feel that you match them. And it's like they're not trying to admit that to themselves. They don't want to talk about it. It's like they don't want that to be true. They're scared that you might actually be the one for them. There's a fear that like they have a person that cares about them. There's a fear that somebody actually cares about them and that they care about them back. And we have green Taurus. And so I feel like you're opening their heart chakra in a way that they've never experienced before, and that's scaring them. Let's get one more card for their feelings. We have I don't know, something shaman. And so this gives me kind of the vibes of the High Priestess. It's 22, it's the Master Builder card. And so this person's been so focused on the material world that they forgot to think about like their own soul, their own energy, their own healing. And it's like you've brought that into their life. Like you've showed them that they need healing, that they are healing. And like you've started the healing process, I feel like, for them. And they're confused about that. They're just like, they're scared to heal. They're scared to go on this journey. They're in their head about it so much. They're thinking about it so much too. And what they're thinking about really is like, so they're feeling like their thoughts, they're overthinking their emotions, and like they're feeling like that you're just too stable, I guess, that you're too independent. Overall, that's what they're scared about, is your independence. And so I'm getting that you could be someone like, I'm not sure why you bring out this insecurity so bad. Let's see. We have embrace your space. And so you could have walked away from this person at one point, or like told them that they were treating you wrong or something. It says happiness begins now. Each moment is a gift. Emerge in mindfulness and be present. And so, yeah, I'm getting that you could have like walked away from this person in some way. And it's like, they're scared. It's like things are changing, but like it's delayed. It's very like, they're scared of the change. They don't want the change to happen in a sense. Yeah, because they're scared of it. Okay, so what happened in the past with this person that is coming up in the relationship? Because we see the Ten of Swords is pretty bad. Let's see what's coming up. What's the past that's coming up in this relationship? The Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the King of Wands. And so, yes, I feel like this person used to profess their love at one point. They even probably said that somebody was their twin flame. They thought they met their twin flame or something like that. And it failed. It's like that situation literally, like, it tortured them. And it sent them into, like, a spiral. It sent them into, like, it sent them into themselves. It created an introverted perspective. Let's see. What happened with this Ten of Swords energy? What is this Ten of Swords energy? The Ace of Cups came out twice. So definitely it has to do with love. They were loved somebody, I feel like, and they didn't get love back, and it's like they couldn't accept that. The Ten of Cups. Jeez. I feel like this person was delusionally in love with somebody or something like that. Like they have like something like that, literally. The Queen of Swords. They were in love with somebody who is very cold. They were in love with somebody who acts like they do now. And so like they were in love with somebody that seemed like they became the person that they were in love with, is what I'm getting. And so like literally they became that person. They became like the other half of that person. And it's like now they're treating you the way that that person treated them. And so they're literally becoming the person that hurt them. They're literally becoming like their attacker in a sense. That's what I was hearing, literally. That's interesting. That's crazy. The Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles on top of the Two of Swords. And so I feel like they don't recognize that this is what they're doing at all. That's kind of what that's saying to me. And I'm getting that they just feel like, they feel at mercy of like other things. They feel like things are outside of their control. And they feel like their karma is like affecting them now. Let's see. Let's see. The Tower. What's this about? We got two cards. One fell on the floor though. The Two of Swords. So they're not willing to go introspective and look at themselves as the problem. And they don't recognize that they were like, I'm hearing head over heels for like somebody that just wasn't that attracted to them or something, where they were head over heels for somebody who was very like toxic to them. And so they were in love with like, they're kind of, it's kind of like they're in love with like somebody who abused them in a sense. Or even if this is their mother, like their mother was very cold and they were in love with them, and it's like they became like their mother. And so they're noticing that like they became the person that they were scared of in a sense. They haven't noticed this though yet. No, they are becoming this person and they haven't noticed it. They don't see that this is what they're doing. And so that's interesting. The King of Pentacles, and then one more card. That gives me the vibe that they just need control because of all this. One more card to finish off everything. The Ten of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Pentacles. They really put themselves into their work to ignore this, is what I'm getting to. What was the last question in the other pile? Oh, what's your advice in the situation? So what is your general advice in this situation? What are you advised to do? What should you do? Because this is kind of chaotic. This person's treating you like they're kind of intentionally abusing you without noticing it. And so it's like, what can you do? What can you do? The Ace of Swords. And so maybe like helping them see this perspective, helping them see how like their past is affecting them, helping them see how they're coping with their problems, maybe, is what I'm getting. Anxiety, 9 of Swords. And so I feel like by being a stable person, by not letting this situation give you anxiety, by not letting this situation stress you out, by being the rock that this person can lean on, which is what they pretend to be, but they're not a rock at all. Their rock is definitely like made out of styrofoam or something. Like their rock is definitely like superficial. And so by being an actual stable rock, you can really help this person see like where they're not stable. And that's what I'm getting, is like they're scared of what you need to do to help them still, which is interesting. Ooh. The Hanged Man. And so help this person see your side of the story a little bit. How can you do that though? Let's get one more card, please. How can we help this person see your side of the story? We have the King of Wands and the 8 of Cups. By showing this person that they don't like own you, by not letting this person own you, but like so this person wants you. This person has a lot of desire for you, and you're the first person that they've ever felt like this for, other than like the person that hurt them potentially. And so like this, they want you again. They never thought that they would want this again, and it's like now they want something. And so they're going to pursue it, like no matter what, eventually, like they're going to pursue it. They're trying to break you down so you'll pursue them, essentially. They'll try to keep you chasing. But like they are going to chase you if you let them. And so what I'm seeing is if you walk away, if you take your energy back, if you become the leader and you literally like become independent of them, they will like miss you, and they will realize that like they'll go introspective. They will go on like their inward journey, and they will really start to figure out what their problems are. And because they're gonna like wonder why they fucked this connection up, is what I'm hearing. And so if you like show them that they can't do what they're doing and like that they have to change, they're going to be kind of forced to change. And so your advice is to be independent and not let the situation hurt you, not let the situation control you or give you anxiety. To be I'm hearing a grown-up, which is kind of silly, but to be the adult in the situation and not let like to be the rock in the situation is what I'm hearing, is what I mean. And so to be the stable thing this person can depend on to help ground them. And so instead of bringing chaos in and like falling for their manipulation and their games, give them like a more mature energy back. Give them like a proper energy. Come correct, and like tell them that they have to come correct or you're gonna go. It's kind of the energy. Is like show them that like what maturity is, and like, but don't do it like in a way where you're like trying to teach them, because this person's definitely not gonna want to learn from you. They're definitely gonna be like above that, like they're too good for that kind of energy. So I definitely don't see them being receptive to like your input on their feelings or emotions at all. And I feel like they would think you're trying to manipulate them or something, like so they're just gonna kind of do it back. And so what I'm getting is you have to be the change you want to see. You have to change yourself and hope that like if this is meant to be, then they will understand that, and they will make the sacrifices to change as well. Because in this point, you're going to be sacrificing something. They have to do the same, basically. They can meet you halfway. And so I don't see them meeting you halfway unless basically you make them, because they're not going to want to meet you halfway. They're going to want to stay in their own immature energy. They're going to want to stay in their own selfish energy. And that's because they don't really, like, they're not feeling empathy. They don't think about things empathetically. So they're not seeing your side. They don't see how, like, what they're doing is going to hurt you and not hurt them. You know what I mean? They're not going to see, like, your side of the story. They're only going to see their side. So you have to force them to see your side. Otherwise, you have to kind of get out of there before, like, it kind of gets even more worse. Before they put you in a cage or something. That's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. So, High Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Your stone today is blue. I think this is lapis lazuli. That's what it looks like to me. I think so. But it could be some other kind of blue stone. So I'm getting communication as an issue in this relationship. I'm getting that there's a big communication issue. And there's a need for clear, open, honest communication. But let's see what the card is. We have the 6 of Wands. And so there does seem to be a victory. Maybe this person wants to celebrate something with you. They want to communicate some kind of victory to you. I was kind of getting the opposite of the energy, but that's interesting. And so I feel like this person wants to kind of brag or boast or be like, they want to like celebrate with you. They feel like they won something and they want to share it with you is what I'm getting. But let's see what the overall energy in this connection is between you and your person. I'm going to shuffle real quick and then we're going to get into the reading. I don't know why I'm quiet. I don't know. I feel like the silence is awkward. Which is interesting. Boom. And then we're going to cut the deck one more time. And 1, 2. I'm struggling. I'm trying though. But what is this person, what is the overall energy of this connection with you and your person? Pile 3. We have the 10 of Wands. And so something's stopping them. There's some kind of burden in their life that they're trying to release, but they don't know how to get rid of, is what I'm getting. There's some kind of burden in their life, definitely. We have the Page of Cups on the back. And so you're being told to follow your intuition. I feel like you will be victorious. If you do, you will celebrate something. There's some kind of celebration coming, and I feel like you feel it. We have the 7 of Wands. So much fire energy, very passionate energy. In this connection, I feel like y'all have a lot of good times together. There's lots of success, lots of victory. Y'all kind of know what y'all are going for. Y'all kind of see the goal at the end, like, I'm hearing at the end of the rainbow. So you see, like, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, I guess, is what I'm getting. And I feel like you're excited to get there. You're excited to move on. Let me grab my charger. I forgot to. I feel like you don't see this about them, and so you don't recognize, like, what they're willing to do for you. I feel like you don't see necessarily the truth in a lot of things. Like, you see a lot of options around this person, and you see, like, that this person's very focused on other things, and it's like you're worried that they're gonna, like, leave you for those things. And I feel like they're focused on other things to bring those things into you. It's like they're carrying a burden to give to you. It's like they're trying to, like, it's like they're working hard for you, literally. That's what I'm getting. The High Priestess, too. And anytime the High Priestess comes out like that, that literally means to me, like, I'm saying what's, like, meant to be said. Like, that means I'm saying, like, the right thing. And so I feel like I'm definitely on point with this. I feel like this person's definitely, like, you can't see, like, necessarily what this person's doing for you. I feel like your intuition knows it, but, like, you don't see that this person's about to do something big for you or something. There could have even been an argument, and maybe that's why this person's, like, keeping this, like, as a surprise, because I'm kind of getting surprise vibes. But I'm getting that you're kind of complacent about this. You're not sure what to do. And yes, I'm getting this person's working very hard, and they're putting themselves into a lot of things right now. Their hands are in a lot of cookie jars. Their hands are in a lot of pots, I think is the saying. Meaning that they have a lot of, like, tasks going on. They're doing a lot of things. And so I feel like you're kind of worried that this person's going to, like, forget about you. And it's like they couldn't forget about you. They're doing these things. You're what motivates them to do these things. Let's see some more overall energies. I saw the Phases Mandala and the Dolphin Merkaba, and we have the Throat Chakra. We have Octahedron. And so let's see the energy of this card, just because I was curious. So I'm getting blocks, but that was kind of the thing too. 6 of Swords. Yes, I feel like in the past there could have been some kind of tough situation, and I feel like y'all are healing from that still. I feel like y'all are getting to calmer waters, meaning that y'all are, like, having some kind of, like, reunion a little bit. And I feel like that's why this person wants to, like, give you something. They have something for you, maybe. That's, like, that's a surprise, because I'm getting that, like, they owe you something. I'm getting that, like, yeah, there was fighting in the past, and it's like y'all moved past that kind of, or y'all are moving past that. Y'all are in the process of that. And I'm getting that, like, overall, y'all are both optimistic and hopeful. It's just, like, there's a fear that, like, this thing won't happen. That this will be too much to carry. We also have Decahedron on the back of the deck, which is the spiritual element. I also use it to represent the planet Jupiter sometimes. Like, this dice to me, like, represents Jupiter sometimes. And so, like, we have 8. Scorpio, Jupiter and Scorpio. It's very restrictive. I'm kind of getting BDSM vibes again. But, like, from, like, the last pile. I feel like all the piles are definitely interconnected today. But, like, I feel like that always. So if you're watching this from a different pile, welcome to this one too. That's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy to think about. But yes, I feel like there's a good connection here. This person really cares about you. This person really loves you. And I'm not getting a lot of emotions. I'm getting that you really light this person up and you really motivate them. And I feel like there could be some, like, tension sometimes because of how much you light them up. It's like yes, it's like a good light up and a bad light up. Like, you turn them on and you, like, piss them off. I'm seeing Amen times 3. And so divine connection, alignment, it's confirmed. Miracles, everything happens in 3s. Do we have anything with 3? The 3 of Pentacles. And so I feel like this person's going to have a miracle in their work. This person's going to have a miracle with money. Extra, read all about it. It says gossip, rumor has it, communication. Straight from the source, hasty and judgy. And so I am getting that there is a lot of talk about this connection for some reason. Even with the stone, that was the throat chakra. And so there's just a lot of, like, words. There's lots of people, like, I'm getting too many hands in the cookie jar just a little bit. And I'm getting that it's scaring you. We have heart and hustle. And so yes, I'm getting that this person's putting their heart into their hustle right now, and so it's difficult for you to, I feel like, stay balanced and like believe in like the things that are happening for you. But there's definitely miracles coming in. This is a divine connection, I feel like. And so I feel like things are definitely going to be happening the way you want them to, kind of. And I feel like there's a secret about that. We have card 3311, and then that was it. And then we also have the High Priestess. We have 2 and 3. Then we have 7. I saw the 7 of Cups too. This person could have been unfaithful in some way in the past, but I feel like y'all have already got over that if that happened. I feel like y'all already like spewed that, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Because I feel like that's like past business. I feel like that's like old news. That's old news. I feel like you've already had your peace with that. You've already found your peace with that. It says high vibration, protection, intuition, the third eye chakra. So I'm getting that your chakras are very imbalanced. We have the 3 of Wands. That's interesting to come out. Because I was just saying how there wasn't a lot of 3s and 3-3. So now we have 2 3s. Interesting. Let's see, what's their overall energy and what are they thinking and feeling overall? What's their overall thoughts and feelings for you? They're definitely manifesting this connection. They're trying to manifest for this connection. They're trying to climb some kind of ladder to get to a higher positions where it's like they'll have more to give you is what I'm getting. They want to give you more. They want to make sacrifices for you. And I feel like it's because they love you. With the Ace of Cups coming out. They're thinking about how they love you. They're definitely feeling things for you that are new to them and that they've not experienced a lot in life. I'm definitely getting like romance vibes, like new romance vibes. And so like I'm getting that this is a longer standing connection, but I'm getting like newfound romance in the connection. I'm getting that y'all are moving to calmer waters, and I'm getting that this person's like ready to like be more serious is what I'm getting, kind of. I'm getting that they feel very connected to you spiritually, and so it's like they don't know what else to do other than to learn to be more serious. They're transforming, and so they feel like you've pushed them into transformation. They feel like you pushed them to be a better person. With the Death card, that was also, what were we saying about Scorpio? I said something about Scorpio. We rolled the 8 dice with Jupiter in Scorpio. And so Jupiter and Scorpio would be very restrictive, I imagine. That sounds scary. And so I'm getting that, like, there are some kind of, like, there's some tough energies here. But, like, the tough energy, y'all have, like, I feel like y'all are overcoming that. Y'all are fighters. And so I feel like y'all are both on the same page about, like, wanting to overcome things. And with the 6 of Wands, it tells me that, like, no matter what, y'all want victory in this connection, both of you. And so that's what I'm getting, that, like, y'all will overcome anything. The Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups on the back of the deck. And so I'm getting children vibe, but I'm also getting just intuition, and, like, this person feels you're very nurturing, you're very caring, you remind them of their mother is what I'm getting to. And so they think of you as, like, a very solid person that they should trust and that they need in their life. Like, literally, they feel dependent on you a little bit. And I feel like they like that they depend on you, like that they feel dependent on you. Like they're glad it's you, kind of, is what I'm getting. Like they want to, they want to do this for you. Like they want to depend on you. I'm not getting that y'all like live together. I'm kind of getting the opposite. That there is separation in that way, where it's like y'all live like y'all just have separate houses or something. I'm not really getting like distance. I'm getting that kind of separation. We have the Prince of Cups, and so I'm seeing romance. Definitely, I'm seeing that slowly y'all are getting somewhere with this connection. And so it's like slowly you're digging into this person's heart and like pulling out like diamonds. I don't know why I said diamonds, but that's what I was hearing. Like you're slowly you're slowly getting into this person's heart. You're slowly opening them up. You're slowly like fixing the problems in this connection. There could be like, there's some kind of toxic tendencies in this connection, definitely. I feel like avoidance could be one of them or something. Or just like, yeah, avoiding your feelings like a little bit. We have the 9 of Wands coming up again. And so I feel like y'all are both very, very hard workers. The 10 of Pentacles on the deck when I said that. In reverse, too. And so I feel like y'all are very, very hard workers that really struggle to, like, take breaks and to nurture yourselves. Or at least this person is. And I feel like that's what you're kind of showing them how to do a little bit. And you're really showing them that, like, romance is worth fighting for is what I'm getting. We're going to get one more card. And then we're going to look at their thoughts. What are they thinking about you right now overall? Like, what are they thinking? Just strictly that. But what are their overall thoughts and feelings as a collective? But like, never mind. I feel like there is some kind of separation that's weighing on them a little bit. They feel emotionally distanced from you. And so maybe you're like mad at them or something about something that they did. There's still kind of an energy of like, this person is working really hard, I feel like. And so it's difficult for them to be emotionally available because they're so busy is what I'm getting. And so they feel bad about this. They're thinking about this. They're thinking about ways, I feel like, to be in your life more and to be there for you more. They're trying to do that. But it's like they're trying to do that in other ways, too. It's like they're trying to work hard so that they can provide for you. But it's like they feel bad because they need to like be there for you more, and it's like there's like a conflict there is what I'm getting. We have the moon, and so what is this person thinking about? This person's thinking about any kind of deception. They're thinking about like how things aren't clear right now. Things are very foggy right now. I feel like they're trying to look in the mirror though and like figure out how they can fix this. We have the Three of Wands on top of the Three of Wands again. And so this person does think about how they want to manifest change in this connection. They want to grow in this connection. They don't want to give up on this connection, definitely, is what I'm getting. They're not willing to give up. Like, they won't, probably. They're definitely fighting for you more than I feel like you realize. We have the Four of Cups. And so this person has things that they're ignoring about, like, their emotions. This person still has problems that they're ignoring, and I feel like that goes back to this Ten of Wands energy. They're covering it up by they're trying to please you materially rather than like be there for you emotionally. They're trying to be like, they're trying to think about like ways to be enough for you. They're trying to be like this perfect like person for you, and it's like they don't know how to be there for you in the moment. They only know how to like, they're thinking about being there for you in the future and not in the present is what I'm getting. They know that one day that y'all will have like a good connection. It's just like right now is not the time. We have the High Priestess coming up again. We're gonna get one more card for their overall thoughts. What are they thinking? They're thinking about how it's like they had good intentions, how they wanted something, and it's like they did something wrong to get, they just didn't know what to do to get there. Like I feel like they're feeling like kind of in a victim mentality a little bit, but it's like they're trying to, they see themselves as the problem in a sense. It's like they had good intentions that failed. It's like their good intentions turned out bad. It's like they didn't mean to make something that happened happen. It's like an accident kind of that hurt you. And I feel like they recognize that they hurt you and like they feel bad about that. It's just like they didn't mean to, and they feel like it was an accident. It wasn't their fault, kind of. We have the Four of Coins. What are they feeling? The Page of Swords. The Queen of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. But this person's feeling like you're very independent, you don't need them, and it's like that they want to be around you, that they want you in their life, and they're scared that like you may decide like that they hurt you too much, kind of. They feel like things are changing in this connection. They feel like things are evolving. They definitely feel a little bit out in the cold, a little bit distanced from you again, is what I'm getting. And they feel like they need to be more stable for you. They need to grow up, is what I'm hearing. But like I'm hearing that they need a change. They feel like they need a change to be with you. They definitely see you as somebody very smart and somebody very independent. And so I feel like that scares them a little bit. They definitely see you, I feel like, as a healer overall. And they see themselves as working up to be this kind of like Ten of Wands or this Emperor person. So they're trying to gain control over their own life right now. And they're trying to be in control of like, not in control of you, but like in control of like where y'all's relationship is going. In a good way though. They're just kind of neglecting your emotions right now. They're kind of like distance right now. What is this Ten of Wands energy? This thing that's weighing down. What is this very heavy thing? What's so heavy that it's like they're struggling to carry it? The Eight of Cups. Who walked away? What's this Eight of Cups energy about? I feel like somebody wanted to go slower or something. Somebody thought this connection was moving too quickly. And I feel like that's because this person was very passionate about you. Maybe you put the brakes on this connection. Because I feel like this person's head over heels kind of for you. And it's like you maybe put the brakes on. Maybe you weren't too sure about this person. So maybe this person gives you like a shady energy for some reason. Because I'm kind of getting that you rejected them in a sense. Like you walked away from them. Why did you walk away from them? The Queen of Wands. I'm hearing you don't need no man. Or like you don't need no one but yourself. And so that's what I'm hearing, like literally, like you don't need another person. You're independent, you're fine on your own. And I'm getting that you chose to go inward. This person wasn't giving you what you wanted. What's that about? Ooh, that card flew up. This person is not the Emperor. This person's not everything that you want them to be. And it's like they just were not like good enough. But it's like this person's still coming back anyway. I'm getting like stalker kind of vibes a little bit. Interesting. Aries vibes. But I'm getting kind of stalker vibes where it's like this person's like, no, come back, no, come back, no, come back. And they're outside your window like begging you. And with the Five of Swords too, it's like, yeah, literally begging energy in a sense. That's kind of what I'm getting just because of what I was saying. But I feel like there's some conflict around like this person feels like you don't like them. This person's scared that you don't like them, and it's like they're trying to impress you right now. I feel like they're definitely trying to impress you. They definitely want to be more for you, and that's what they're trying to do right now, is to do something that you will be, like, proud of. To show you that, like, they're worth your time is what I'm getting. Yes, I feel like you haven't, like, you didn't give this person much time, a day or something, or, like, this person, like, in some way or another, you just didn't do something for this person. It's like, now they're, like, trying to, this person's, like, trying to impress you in some way. They're trying to be more for you is what I'm getting. What's your advice in this situation? What are you advised to do in this? Oh, shoot. To take things as a new opportunity, to not bring the past into the present or the future. But with the Ace of Pentacles, to maybe give this a second try is what I'm seeing, because, like, that's, like, an opportunity. And so, like, maybe slowly allow this person to, like, prove themselves to you or something is what I'm getting, because that's what they want to do, I feel like, overall. I feel like they feel very confused by what you're feeling. And so I feel like they want to watch it, they would be watching a tarot reading on you instead of you watching a tarot reading on them. It feels kind of backwards. But the Page of Wands. Your advice is to find your stability, to find your stability and see if this person is going to be that for you. To trust your intuition is a big part of it. I feel like you're very whimsical. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. And so I feel like you're supposed to be figuring out what you want right now. Your advice is to learn, like, do you want a marriage? Do you want relationship? Do you want love and family and all these things? Or are you leading this person on, in a sense, to give you, like, to make you feel good about yourself or something? So I'm just getting that you don't really want a connection, and you're being advised to get clear on what you want right now. Because I feel like this person's very clear that they want you. It's just whether you want them or not. Like, I'm just feeling like you don't necessarily want to be with this person. It's like something like that. I'm getting that you like that they're at a distance. You like keeping them at a distance, kind of. I see the Ace of Cups, too. But I'm just getting that, like, you're enjoying this distance, and this person is, like, doing everything they can to get closer to you, in a sense. And so I feel like you're being asked, like, do you want this person? Like are you going to continue to play games, is what I'm hearing, too? Where it's like, you may not have clear intentions. Like, are you going to ever get your intentions kind of clear? Yeah. I feel like this reading kind of took a turn, too. But any more cards? One more card. The Ace of Wands. I was thinking about the Ace of Wands while I was shuffling. So we have all 4 aces. So you're really being asked, what beginning do you want? What do you want? Because there's everything's going to begin as long as you let it. Like, you're not letting things begin right now. And so what do you want to begin? Figure it out. I guess that's what your advice is. Like, look introspectively, see what you want, and be very clear about that with this person, because this person seems to really care about you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I'm getting, slowly are getting to calmer waters, and so slowly things will be figured out. The gossip is dropping, and I'm getting that things are becoming stronger, better, more fun, like more real, I guess, is what I'm seeing, is what I'm getting. But yes, if you like this reading, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So how powerful, welcome to your reading. Your stone is obsidian. And so I'm getting protection vibes. I'm getting that maybe you need to protect yourself or something, and I'm getting that chaos is happening. Things are moving, though. I'm getting rapid action forward, and so it's like, get ready, get protected. Make sure that you're ready for, I guess, what's going to happen. What's the Boy Scouts motto? Like, always be prepared? That's what I'm getting, is that you need to always be prepared. So things could change at any moment. Are you ready for things to change? That's the vibe I'm getting. The anticipation for that, I felt like, was very high. I'm seeing the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. So this person's untying themselves and they're moving on, I feel like, to calmer waters with you in some way. Let's see what the overall energy is in this connection. What is the overall energy in this connection? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles on the back. And so I'm seeing a new beginning. I'm seeing a cycle that's resetting, a cycle that's ending. I'm seeing a financial victory. I'm seeing judgment. So I'm seeing decisions being made, things being decided, things being changed. I'm seeing change overall. The 4 of Pentacles. I'm getting kind of like, and then the 6 of Pentacles. I'm getting that this person has become like, they've come into some money or something and they're ready to show it off. Like, literally. They're ready to come towards you and show this off or something. It's like they're coming out of hiding is what I'm getting to. The Sun. I'm hearing Here Comes the Sun, do 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 do, that song by the Beatles, I think. And so I'm hearing that song with the Sun card. That's about joy, though. We have Justice, so I'm getting Libra vibes. And I'm getting Rising Libra vibes. I'm hearing Rising Sun. So maybe you were born at sunrise, or this person was, I don't know. We have Two of Pentacles, the Star, and the Two of Swords, and then one more card, the Seven of Swords. And so I'm seeing that there was deception, and that deception is being brought to the light. Because what happens in the dark comes to light, is whatever, or something like that. And so I'm seeing that things that were, like, hidden from you before are about to be known. There's about to be some truth spoken to you. Oh, shoot. I kicked that all the way over there. Let's see, one more card, please. And I'm getting this one. The Hermit. And so I'm getting that there's still a lot of healing that needs to be done in this situation, but a lot of healing has gone on. And so I'm getting that, like, no, you're not going to be necessarily, like, completely, like, all together all day, like, every day, like, kind of vibes, but y'all are going to be coming together. There is going to become some kind of success here. I'm seeing, like, XIX and then XIX. And so that's interesting. That's kind of, like, a new level of mirroring numbers in a way. This is, I think, 9, that's 11 and 9. Yes, because Libra's after Virgo. And we have Traveler's Prayer. I'm getting beach vibes. And so I'm getting that something's going to happen at the beach. And so maybe there's a surprise beach trip coming up for you, or a beach trip that you know about. I don't know. But I'm getting that something's going to be happening with the beach, and something's going to be happening something's very beautiful is about to happen. I'm getting very positive energy. Then we have 33, Paley Summon. And so I feel like you're manifesting this. You're putting all your energy, like, essentially into creating something here. And I feel like it's working out for you. I feel like you've believed in this and you're manifesting a future. Look at all the orange in this reading. I'm seeing such big sunsets, and I'm seeing you leaving snow. Like, I'm seeing that, like, you're tired of snow and you want sunsets. You want sunrise. You want warm vibes. I feel like you're tired of being cold. And I feel like that's what this person's thinking too. It says, back to basics. And so I feel like there's a lot that's been learned in this connection, and it's like y'all are willing to start over. Y'all are willing to get back to the beginning. It says mediocre, stagnancy, limited thought process, follower, and think for yourself. We have heart over hustle, now or never. And so I feel like you've manifested this in really quickly. Divine timing, a blessing and a curse. I feel like you tried to manifest this in really quickly, and it's like the universe stopped you a little bit. It's like the universe is like, now is not the time. I'll tell you when the time is. And it's like they're telling you now is the time. It's like they've been saying no to you for forever, and now it's like it's here. I'm hearing abundance is the new bag, so I'm seeing money coming in. And what is for you will not pass you is the last card. And then on the back of the deck, yes. You got it. And so I'm seeing that your wishes are coming in. Things are coming true for you. Like, you're about to be very happy. You're about to be very, like, very, very happy. But let's see what this person's thinking about you and feeling for you overall. What's going on with them? How are they feeling for you? They feel tied to you. The 8 of Swords, interesting. We have all this positive energy, and it's like they're tied up still. And so that's what I was getting. I was getting that, like, there's still a need for healing. Because the Hermit, I feel like, is in the future. I feel like there's still a need for separation. There's still a need for a seclusion from this person. And it's because they're still processing what they feel. They're still trying to think about it. They're still trying to figure out what they feel and what's going on. They're still trying to figure out how we got here is what I'm getting. Like, how we fucking got here. What is that from? I have no idea. That's a quote from something, though. So if you know, that's cool. I'm getting twin flame vibes, though. Like, I'm kind of getting that strongly, where it's like y'all are healing each other, and it's like y'all been healing each other, but, like, y'all are almost at the end, but, like, not quite at the end. And it's that kind of energy where it's like there's still, like, healing that's needed, but it's like this person is definitely ready to express something to you now, or something very soon, is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like there's big changes coming in your financial, like, situation. So whatever kind of money you have, I feel like it's about to, like, more than double is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing triple. And so I feel like you're about to have much more than you have now. And I feel like this is something you really want. You've been fighting for. You've been defending it. Like, you've been working for this. This isn't something you're just, like, getting, like, handed to you. This is something you've earned. And so I feel like you've been working hard, and you're about to, and so is this person. I feel like y'all are mirroring each other, obviously, because you're twin flames. But I'm getting y'all have been working hard, and it's about time to show each other, like, what you've done. It's about time to show your work is what I'm hearing. We have the Sun and the 8 of Swords. And so I'm getting that this person's stopping themselves from being happy, and it's like they're getting tired of that, kind of. I feel like they're still going to be stopping themselves for a little while, maybe. Maybe it won't be quite as soon as I was saying. But I do feel like soon there will be some kind of change. Keep in mind that everything is happening in divine timing. There is, it's like a now or never mentality is what y'all have, or you have, or somebody has in this connection. And what I'm getting is that like divine timing's at play. You can't control the situation. There's nothing you can do about it. Just continue working on yourself and continue growing and evolving. Continue to work hard for this abundance that's about to come in for you, because I feel like there's a reason it's coming in. It's like you need this, or like this abundance is like, it's very important, I feel like. But what are they thinking about you overall? What are their thoughts? What is their overall thoughts about you? They think about you as the Emperor, and so they see you as somebody very in control. I feel like this could be themselves as well. They see themselves as very like, they see that y'all are gaining control of your lives. Because I'm really getting mirroring vibes from this reading for some reason. Oh, I said that at the beginning with the exes and stuff. The exes. This person could be your ex. We have 33, which is the master teacher number, which is interesting. We have the Hermit. I'm getting Aries and Virgo vibes. I'm getting anxiety, though. I'm getting that they're still going to be overthinking things. They're still going to be struggling to, like, keep things clear and honest and open and, like, and stuff. And so that's what I'm kind of getting is, like, there's still a lot of healing that needs to be done. And this person's really thinking about, like, how they're not ready yet. But it's like they want to at the same time. They want to be ready. It's like they are, but they're not. They are, but they're not. And I'm just getting 4 of Wands energy. So, like, this person's thinking about marriage with you one day. They're seeing that, like, in the long term, y'all will be together. Like, they're not, like, questioning it. They're very certain, I feel like. One more card for their thoughts. We have 2 or 3. We have the King of Coins. We have the Chariot, and they have the Justice card. And so they're thinking about partnership with you and how it's coming. We have the 2 of Cups, too. And so they're definitely thinking about marriage. They're thinking about the soul level that y'all are together, and they're thinking about the karma of the situation. They're adding up their actions. They're figuring out how they didn't get their wish and how they can now get their wish is what I'm getting. Let's see what they're feeling for you. This reading might be a little bit quicker. We'll see. But yes, what are they feeling? Overall, how are they feeling in regards to you? The Judgment. They're feeling like there's a decision that they have to make. They're feeling like they need to do something, like something needs to happen. That's transformation, and so like they're changing. That's what they feel is change. The 7 of Swords. They feel maybe manipulated by you. They feel like that you have control over them is what I'm getting. That you have the key to their heart, and I feel like that scares them a little bit. I feel like they definitely feel like you're unique is what I'm getting to. They feel like y'all can stand the test of time, and it's like that scares them, I guess. I'm getting, yeah, but they're changing that about themselves. So let's get an overall card. We got 2. The Page of Swords. They're scared to approach you right now because they know they're still transforming, and it's like they feel like they need to approach you, but they're not sure how to do that yet. They're not sure if they deserve it, if they're like good enough for you yet. And it's that energy of like not being good enough. It's that energy that like they feel like you own the key to their heart, and they're still scared of you controlling them and manipulating them. And there's still a fear of that. And so they're taking their power back by staying away is kind of what I'm getting. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. And so they're trying to manipulate the situation by distancing themselves. They're trying to keep that up is what I'm getting. They still want this solitude because the Hermit came up twice. They definitely still are in their healing and they're still going through this. But they're getting to the end of it, I feel like. And they really are looking at like the sunset. They're really looking off, and like I'm seeing blue vibes too, and I'm hearing I'm blue, I'm in need of a guy. That's from a Vine, I swear. I love that Vine too. It's so funny. It's by Gabby Hanna, but she was singing that song. It's like I don't even know, but it's funny to me. Let's see. What's this Emperor energy? What's this control? What's the Hermit energy? So what's this healing that still needs to be done? Is what I'm getting. What's this spiritual evolution that still needs to happen? What's that about? The 4 of Cups, and so there's still a disconnect from their emotions. They're still in their head more than they need to be. They're still not allowing themselves to really feel things. And so until this transformation happens, they really can't even fathom the fact that they have feelings for you is what I'm getting at. They kind of just don't know what to do about this. They're still in a very independent energy they're transforming out of, and so they're manifesting you, but it's like they're manifesting you in a way that's not possible. They're trying to get you they're trying to have unrealistic expectations. They're trying to have a fantasy with you, and it's like we're in reality, not fantasy. And so that's what has to change about this person. They're still not thinking logically. They're overthinking their emotions, but not thinking logically about anything. It's like they're not thinking like realistically. It's like they don't understand the way the world works yet, in a sense. And it's like they have to get to that point before they can. You know? That's what I'm getting, kind of. The Six of Pentacles too, it's like they feel like things are going to be handed to them and they're not sure like why they're not being handed to them. With the change is coming, and so they are changing out of this. They're evolving out of this. They're growing up is what I'm hearing still. We have the Sun energy. And so there is optimism, there is joy, despite this feeling of like being alone and stuff. They're still hopeful for the future. It's just they don't understand why they can't have what they want now. And I feel like it's because they don't notice that like they expect it to be handed to them, literally, kind of. Judgment and the Four of Pentacles, yes. They don't want to work for it. They want it to be given to them. They want everything to kind of just be given to them, literally. And so they don't want to have to work for things. Let's get your advice in this situation. What are you advised to do? What advice does the universe have for you in this situation? The Two of Wands, to create a plan, to figure out if this is really what you want, to decide how you want to go about this connection. How do you want to manifest this connection? What do you want it to look like? The Knight of Wands, I feel like you're being advised to have fun, to be happy still, to be excited still, and to really embrace your fire energy, to use your passion for something constructive. And I said that, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. To use your passion, use that fire for something good, something, I'm hearing good, not evil, like something, what's that? I don't know what that's from either. The Nine of Wands, and last card, the Six of Wands. Oops, I put that card back. That was the other card's, that was the other pile's card. I've been keeping the other ones over there, and then I put that one back, but oh well. I'm just getting to use your power for good, not evil. And I'm getting that, like, you have a lot of energy to use that for your job, use that for your work, to make something from it, and to continue building this, like, this firm foundation, because I feel like that's what's going to get you out of this, like, separation, is a realistic approach to finances. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.